They came to the mountain seeking glory, but they forgot who guards the gate. 93 block, I am the wall that does not crumble. The heavens open up when I take flight. 89 drive and dunk, gravity is merely a suggestion, and the rim, a sacrifice to the gods of the paint. I see the future before it unfolds. 90 steal, 87 pass accuracy. I take what is yours and I give it to my disciples, the master of the flow, the architect of the storm. They thought they were safe at the horizon. They thought I was just a beast of the interior. 81 three-pointer, even from the heavens, I do not miss. 6'8", 231 pounds of divine judgment. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the Edge-Enforcing Rim Runner. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, I'm back. I just wanted to give you guys another YouTube video, man. A few people been asking me on Twitch about my newest build. It is season 4 in NBA 2K26, and I recently hit vet 2. So, you know, shout out to everybody that be watching me on Twitch and all that. If you don't follow me on Twitch, pull up to the streams where we be having mad fun all the time. So look, as soon as I hit vet 2, I start putting cat breakers into my point guard, my shooting guard, my small forward, my center, and everybody start asking me, yo, when you gonna make your power forward? And I'm like, y'all really want me on a back end build? Like, chat, literally, I play every position. I play point guard, I play shooting guard, small forward, and center. I play all of them. Lock, hash hitter, main guard, ball handler, and center. Like, I play all of them. And it really dawned on me like, yo, I think I could play back end too. I can learn how to play back end, no problem. So I was like, okay, what do I need to create? And of course, the homies on Twitch, you know what I'm saying, everybody in my Discord, you know what I'm saying, if you're not in the Discord, pull up as well. They was helping me make the build. So once we got done the build, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like Frankenstein. I felt like I've created something that nobody has ever created. Like, you know what? I'm not even going to pump up the build like the way that I really want to. All I can say is follow me on Twitch, join the Discord, but enjoy this video, because I promise you, after watching this video, you're going to be like, yo, I didn't know I could really do all that I could do with the builder like iPod just did. Let's get into it. So let's take a small look at this stocky 6'8" power forward for a moment. I know that the 6'8" builds are running rampant and stuff like that with, you know, amazing offense, pretty good defense and stuff like that. But this build was made to be more of a hybrid build, somewhat of a back end, but can also bang in the paint with the best of them on the boards, and be able to throw passes on the leaks, be able to shoot over defenders in the corner or from hash, and able to dunk on whomever wants to contest. Now, obviously, power forward, 6'8", 231 pounds. The only way to make this build the way that it's made, you have to be 231 pounds. You will not be able to get that defensive rebound without it, okay? Also, a 7'2" wingspan. This is the max wingspan at this height. That means that I got basically everything that I wanted without having to sacrifice and getting those T-Rex arms. Now, obviously, you're looking at the badges and you're like, yo, bro, how do you make a build like this with the potential to only make one bronze badge? I mean, listen, all I can say is this stocky build is something serious. Now, let's go ahead and talk about finishing for a moment. You guys might be thinking, yo, the finishing really not there. Why is it missing all this finishing? It's because I'm going to cat breaker the drive and dunk. Obviously, the drive and dunk will go to an 89. While we were making this build on stream, people kept telling me that I wasn't going to be able to get the 89 drive and dunk. A lot of, like, almost every sub, every viewer, every person inside the Discord was saying, yo, pod is not possible. But we actually was able to do it. We had to find a min max of what we could do and take away and everything like that. And we found that with 75 drive and dunk and every other attribute the way that it is on screen, I was able to get the actual 89 drive and dunk. So that means that the posterizer is going to be up, area wizard is going to be up. You'll see all that once we get into the cat breakers. Now let's talk about shooting real fast. The 75 mid-range is only for one thing, the takeover ability. Now, obviously, you can see that the 83-point shot is there as well, but I was already going to max out my 3-point for this build anyway, but I just had to make sure that my mid-range was at 75 so that I wouldn't have to waste one single cat breaker in shooting, except for the build specialization. We'll talk about that once I show you the build on that. Now, let's talk about passing, ball handle, and speed with ball. I know what you're thinking, Pod, everybody's making meta 6-8 builds. Why aren't you following the trend? I really don't care. This build was made to be a hybrid back end that could rebound with the best of them, as well as play defense, sometimes leak out on the break if you're, contesting shots, as well as dunking on whoever contests them. So when it comes to the pass accuracy, I went with the 85 pass ac, but I'm going for 87 for the gold break starter, which I can cat break whenever I feel like it because my defensive rebounding is so high, in which we'll talk about in a moment. As far as my ball handle and speed with ball, yes, you can cat break them if you want to, but they don't go super, super high. Now, obviously, like I told you guys, this build was made for defense, rebounding, outlet passing, dunking on whoever wants to contest, and being able to have the ability to shoot over the defender, whether you're in the corner or at the hash, or, popping off of screens if you want to be the guy setting screens. Now, defense, oh man. You wouldn't understand how happy I was when I was able to get 3 different attributes inside the defense column above 80 without sacrificing anything else within this build. Okay, so we got the 77 interior defense, which we're going to actually raise up the block from 88 to 93 with our cat breakers, which I'll show you, to get that gold paint patroller. Now, the reason why we're going for gold paint patroller is because I want to have paint patroller on legend. Okay, I want paint patroller on legend. All right, now the 85 perimeter defense, that's like the standard in the game right now. 85 defense should be well enough to get you over the hump, but what that means is I will be able to get a Hall of Fame challenger if I need it, if I feel like, we're playing up against, let's say a scrim game in Pro-Am, and we know that the guard likes to hide behind screens. I'll up that to Hall of Fame. So it's a case by case basis. It's not the standard for this build. I won't need Hall of Fame challenger because when I jump at people, this block saves me a lot. I'm not going to lie. Now, as far as the steal goes, we will be going to a 91 steal in order to get gold glove. So when players think that they can run around me or they think that they can slip by me, I'm flicking that stick to get that steal because of glove. And of course, interceptor's already on gold. I don't need it to go any higher. The steal is already at an 89. And once it gets to 91, I'm in those lanes regardless. Okay. Now, like I told you guys, for the block will be going to a 93, which it already is, which I'll show you in a moment. But with that gold paint patroller and having the ability to up that, it's an amazing feat. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Now, the offensive rebound, I'm really not worried about. A lot of builds out there, they go offensive rebound instead of defensive rebound. But the funny thing with this build is my offensive rebound can't go higher than my defensive. So, of course, with me, I chose to go with a 89 defensive rebound so that I will be able to go to a 94 defensive rebound to get Hall of Fame box out beast, and I believe I have gold rebound chaser as of right now in order to max plus one those when needed. So that is also another case by case basis. If my big is going to be getting outboarded, I'll be able to be the person that comes in, helps box out, all of that. Now, speed, agility, strength, and vertical, I'm not going to lie to you guys, they all have their respected abilities that I really, really need. Now, for the speed, I will be using a cat breaker on my speed. That means I will be using the build specialization for shooting cat breaker to get that speed up to an 85, and then I'll be using another cat breaker down the line for an 86. My agility is already maxed out at 81. A lot of people was telling me that I didn't need strength on this build, but that was a goddamn lie. I'm so happy that I put strength on my build because it helps with everything that I do. Even though I do have the stocky build, the added strength on top of the stocky build is super huge for bumps. Okay, my vertical is already maxed out. I don't need to put my vertical up no more. I got enough of everything that I need. As you can see, I have my high flying denier, and guess what? My high flying denier is currently on Hall of Fame. You know what? Let me just go ahead and, continue, show you the build name, show you who, they're shades of. Obviously, a shade of Giannis in any, I guess, conversation is amazing. Now, as you can see, the weaknesses: can't convert easy dunks, limited strength in battles. All of that is going to change once I put cat breakers into this build. Now, obviously, you see Pogo Stick, Box Out Beast, and Interceptor are my go-to badges, which means I'm really good at stealing the ball, really good at blocking, and really good at rebounding. Now, having a Karolinko, and a Draymond shade of, that's cool and all. But let me go ahead and show you guys the edge enforcing table setter as it currently is after having the rebirth maxed out and having level 40 season. I'm gonna show you all the max plus ones and stuff like that. First things first, we have to go over attributes. As you can see, I have cat breakers everywhere. I literally min-maxed this the right way so I didn't have to put so many cat breakers into one specific category. I'm able to spread around the love. Okay, now as you guys remember, 6'8", 231, 7'2" wingspan. The current name of the build is an Edge-Enforcing Rim Runner. I'll show you all the names that they gave me for my build, but let's talk about the cat breakers. The cat breakers are what matters the most. I have 5 cat breakers into driving dunk, which gives me that 89, like I promised you guys. I have 1 build specialization cat breaker that went into 3-point. I won't be putting any more cat breakers into shooting ever. Okay, shooting is completely done. I have 1 cat breaker into passing and ball handling, and I don't need to put another cat breaker into that ever again. I'm not going to go for ball handling. And the crazy thing is, I tell myself right now that I'm not going to go in for speed with ball, but I promise you, if I ever actually hit legend in this game, that's where I'll probably put the remaining cat breakers that I get from legend. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Now, when it comes to interior defense, I feel like I'm good on interior defense. I feel like I'm great on interior defense. Perimeter defense, I feel the same exact way. I don't feel like I need to put anything in there. Next season, I will be putting my level 40 cat breaker into steel, which will completely finish me off for defensive cat breakers. I won't need to put any of those in anything else. All right. Now, when it comes to rebounding, yes, I can probably get my offensive rebound up pretty nice, but I really have no use for it. 9 times out of 10, since I'm like a back end type build on defense, I'm grabbing rebounds. Well, but when I'm in a corner on offense and one of my guards shoot up a 3 or something like that, I'm trying to get back to help the team on defense. I'm trying to help out to get back to stop those fast breaks. Now, I'll talk to you guys about the motion styles that I use in a moment, but that's the really big thing for me. Now, the season after next, or when I actually do get to 200 lifetime challenges, which I'm currently at 187 right now, I will be putting up to 86 speed. Okay, I will be doing that for sure. Strength, don't need to put anything into that. Vertical, don't need to put anything into that. As you can count all of the cat breakers that I have, it literally, like, once we get to a nice point of, like, season after season just earning cat breakers, like, all that I do is just going to be like overkill. at that point. I don't know if I want to overkill the defense on perimeter. Don't know if I want to overkill the interior defense, or if I just want to say, hey, speed with ball might matter. Because guess what? The one thing that I did notice, this build does need a little bit of speed with ball if I catch a pass and I need to take that first dribble myself to take off. You know what I'm saying? Since this is a Giannis type of build, I will end up needing speed with ball eventually. But as of right now, playing in the flow of offense and defense, this build is good the way it is. Now, let's talk about badges, man. Badges. Like, I just want to say, I thought that badge elevators was going to be like something that nobody needed or cared about. But since hitting level 40 every season, when I realized that I needed to make a new build and the rebirth didn't allow me to get legend badges, I had to realize, like, hold on, man, wait. I need to put this stuff up myself. So I put up Rebound Chaser, I put up Box Out Beast, I put up Paint Patroller, all the things that dealt with the paint as well as my passing, to make sure that my first game on the court wasn't going to be me throwing the ball out of bounds to my teammates. I made sure that I got that break starter right, okay? Now, let's talk about the badge perks for a moment. As of right now, Challenger is on goal. I like Challenger on goal because I'm able to contest shots, and it's only a max +1. It's good that way. Another max +1, of course, is Box Out Beast. I really lucked up because most people's badges aren't made like this. My Rebound Chaser is a tier 1 badge, but my Box Out Beast is a tier 2 badge. So I'm able to use 2 different tier perks for both of the things that matter to me the most, and that's getting boards or boxing out. So it's crazy that it's like that, but I'm so happy that it is. Now, obviously, Paint Patroller, legend. Y'all thought I was playing. Legend Paint Patroller. I'm jumping at everything. I'm trying to throw you out your animations. I'm trying to get a block. All of that. Also, I will be getting High Flying Denier up. Basically, this badge is still being like worked on and stuff like that. So it's getting up there. It's getting up there. Basically, I just have to. What is it? Let me see. Okay, this is how much is left. So High Flying Denier is currently at gold. But in certain moments of the game with the clutch gene and all that from this season, it's going to go to Hall of Fame. And Aerial Wizard, as you can see, is on its way to Hall of Fame already because people been throwing me lobs. You know what I'm saying? I've been having fun with that. And Slippery Off Ball is getting up there because of the backdoor cuts. So I'm really working with these badges. Like they're the only 3 badges that I have left to do, and I'm having fun with them. Set Shot Specialist. This is the badge that I can't wait to finish my shooting specialization to have on Hall of Fame. I know that's not making much sense to you, but basically, I'm going to have Set Shot Specialist on Hall of Fame, and I'm going to have Deadeye on Silver. Deadeye Silver, Set Shot Specialist on Hall of Fame on a 6'8 build with the 81-3. I won't be able to miss. I'm just going to let y'all know now I won't be able to miss. Now, defensively, I told you guys that Interceptor was on gold and I really didn't, need it up too much. But as of right now, there's no other badges that are like calling my name to put up. Now, obviously, Posterizer would be a good one for me to put up, but I feel like Posterizer would probably be a badge that would be a lot better if it was on Hall of Fame. So as of right now, I didn't want to waste a max +1 slot on Posterizer at all. And Versatile Visionary, yes, that one is good to go up, but if I'm being honest, I'm only throwing outlet passes. I'm not throwing alley-oops. I'm not throwing flashies or nothing like that. I'm only throwing outlets. They're super basic passes, so I didn't want to waste a max +1 on that, okay? Now, as far as this goes, yes, I could have put my Immovable Enforcer up to Silver, but when I'm guarding those KD 6'10 builds and stuff like that, just having this badge and me being burly and bumpy, I'm already just playing the best defense that I can, and not too many people getting by me. You feel me? Off-ball pest, didn't want to waste that there. Definitely didn't want to waste it on post lockdown because no one really does post moves anymore. You know what I'm saying? And brick wall, like I told you guys, it's no reason for me to max plus one this. I'm not really setting screens. I'm a power forward. So I decided to go with Dimer. And Dimer probably will be in that spot for the remainder because there's nothing else to put up. Now, of course, if I wanted to, I could bring, Dimer over to Legend, or I could bring Immovable up to Gold, but I like box out beasts on Legend. Like people be swimming in place when I box out, bro. They be swimming in place. It feels good for that. So I'm not going to do that. And an honorable mention, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my current jump shot. One of the I think it was either Win. I don't think it was underrated. I think it was Win Orlando. One of them gave me this jump shot. They said that I think it was either Joe knows or somebody uses this jump shot that's prominent in the community. So they gave this joint to me. I tried it out. Sometimes it's hitchy, sometimes it's not. But for an 81 3-pointer, I really don't have too many like complaints or gripes because I made my bed and I'm willing to lay in it with the 81. So I took the best thing available to me and it's working out for me perfectly. Also my dunk packages. So basically we got some reverse baselines, you know what I'm saying? We got some pro contacts, you know what I'm saying, off 1 and 2. We got the quick drops, obviously. We got the regular NBA dunks, you know what I'm saying, off all just two-handers. I ain't really want to do no one-handers because one-handers be getting blocked sometimes. I don't like that, so I went with the two-handers. And of course, LeBron James, we went with that LeBron, man. So LeBron is the only NBA dunk that I have, and we got obviously the alley-oops. I could put the flashies on, you know what I'm saying, while we in the park. And then contact lobs, which I've already gotten, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Them contact lobs hit different, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, that's the build. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's the build, man. Again, I'm having a lot of fun with this build. Like, this build is really something because I was able to get everything that I wanted. Like, we hit veteran 2, yeah, right? So let me go ahead and show y'all that. We hit veteran 2, right? And once we hit veteran 2 with the 3 cat breakers, I'm like, oh, let's see what I can really make now. Let's see what I can really, you know what I'm saying, open up and actually try to have fun with the game, in a place that we are. So I'm pretty happy with that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that. What else is there? Build specialization. Build specialization, almost done. I'm almost done. I just got locked in. We gonna get it done. I just got locked in. As far as the takeovers, man, yo, chat, if you ain't up on this, I advise you to get up on this. We are no longer making takeovers with multiple attributes in the takeover. We taking it back to the old school, bruh. My sharpshooter custom takeover is all about the 3-pointer. If I get the level 5, I have a 91-3 with the sharpshooting take. I'm doing fades. I'm doing step backs. I'm doing whatever I want. Poster machine, obviously, 99 driving dunk and the poster machine dunking ability. So if I see that we going up against a team and I got a 6'6" to 6'7" player and he minimum weight, I turn this on. Send me back door every play. I'll keep dunking on them until I get my take and then I really kill them. You know what I'm saying? And then Dishmaster, obviously, if I see that the power forward position is tall but doesn't have a high strength, or like if their strength isn't in the 80s and their rebound is like an 85 max, I'll be like, hold on, let me put on Dishmaster, right? Grab rebounds, throw outlets, got a 99 pass act. So then they can run bucks and all different types of setups and use me to, get players open. And I love this. This is my bop. After a team scores and they are lazy getting back on defense, I always throw the pass to the furthest man down. because I know I'm going to complete the pass, but with 99 pass hack and Dismaster in that moment, they making every shot I give them. Every shot I give them. Also, this is a powerful takeover. If you are a lock or a back end, and you know that you have to be there to play defense and go for each other and be that two-man team, or if you're a power forward that's swinging out the corner in the 3-2 or whatever the case may be, speed and agility in the 90s into 89 on level 5 and getting hydration hero when you can reach and jump and do whatever you want as many times as you want without losing adrenaline. This takeover is a lock's dream. Fuck glue. Fuck all that. Hydration hero and speed and agility on your lock with this right here. Hold on. With this right here. Wait a minute. Where is that? With this right here. I'm putting y'all on this song. With this right here. With that Gary Trent Jr. With that Gary Trent Jr. is magical, bro. It's magical, bro. So keep it all the way tall. Did I do my thing or did I do my thing? Be honest with me in the chat, bro. Like, don't just leave a comment talking about, yo, bro, great video. Whoopty whoop. Yo, I used to watch you when I was a kid. Yo, keep doing your thing. Keep it honest with me. Did I do my thing with this build or not? Is this a trash build? Is it a dud? Is it a W? Is it a L? Like, let me know, bro. Because I feel like for my play style and how I know I'm going to play and how I want to play, and y'all saw the clips of what I was doing, bro, this is the perfect build. Like, literally the perfect build. In 2K standards, this build is literally perfect. It has no flaws. That's crazy to me. But look, make sure you guys like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. More content on the way. I know I be promising y'all all these things, but look, what y'all need to do, YouTube, is when I'm going live on Twitch, y'all need to come to the Twitch streams and be like, yo, Pod, where's the upload? Pod, you slacking. What you doing? Y'all gotta hold me accountable, okay? Y'all got to. That's just how this works. You feel me? But look, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna holla at you guys in the next one. And I am streaming later on Twitch, so hopefully I'll see you there. Peace.
King